So Brian, so just giving you some feedback on your ads. First of all, the brand looks very, very sick. I'm very, very surprised to see how branded the whole thing looks. From your Instagram to your site, the product photos are really, really good. But there's a few things I can talk about the product page itself, but let me just talk about your creatives. So I took a look at some of your creatives, and they seem to be a lot of voiceovers, a lot of UGC style, and but most of them are pretty just problem aware ads. If you're not familiar with it, if you ever read breakthrough advertising, there's a concept in there called market awareness stages. Let me just pull it out for you there. So this is basically what the market awareness stages are. So there's 5 stages, from unaware to most aware. Most of your ads I've seen, they talk about don't get pickpocketed, organize all your stuff. Most of that is gonna be problem aware ads. But for the brands that are doing few mil a month or even more than that, most of their marketing is gonna be unaware style ads. I'm gonna touch on that in a bit. Unless you're selling a necessity, like True Earth is selling like laundry stuff. It's a necessity. You can get away with ads lower in the funnel. You still scale a lot. But let's say for something like fashion, especially for your type of product, you might do better with an unaware style ad. Unless you're saying you have like a revolutionary new design or feature, then you're gonna need to do with an unaware style ad. So, what do I mean by that? Just looking at your creatives, I also do think that your creatives kind of mismatch with what your site looks and what I thought you were trying to go for. So your site looks very luxurious. It looks very branded, and the type of people who are looking for luxurious brand stuff, um, I don't think this is the messaging that's gonna resonate with them. So I think when we're selling a product like this, we do position it as luxurious, branded. So, and also it talks about the organization abilities of it. A lot of the clips you guys use showcase. You can put your whole, you can put your iPad in there. You can put your ebook in there. You can put some camera stuff. I didn't into it too deep, but the type of people who will want that aren't people that like middle class. And maybe they are middle class, but they aren't people who are making minimum wage. They're people who are maybe they're into tech, but they are sort of more successful roles. Maybe they are working in tech and whatnot. But if you want to do an unaware style ad that will really scale you to a few million a month, you look at other brands that are doing this what in fashion as well as doing well. I'm gonna pull a few examples for you. Cuts is one, do really well. True Classic and Icon Amsterdam. Icon Amsterdam, they also do. The last year they did 20 M's a year. My mentor Nick runs their Facebook ads. My friend Dennis runs their TikTok ads. And for all of these brands, that fashion, they scale to few M per month or more. Their ads just showcase the ideal outcomes of your persona. I think that's what's lacking in your current ads. For all the 3 brands, they show what our customer wants to look like. So for Icon Amsterdam, for Cuts as well, it's people who are successful since they are selling more luxurious products. So for Icon Amsterdam, if you look at the type of clips they use, they still show lifestyle clips as well, but it's what they are wearing. They are the more fit, jacked people wearing luxurious stuff, LV, Gucci, whatnot. And for Cuts, same as well. Although it's still basic clothes, their models are usually jacked, and they are kind of portraying people who want to be like those CEOs, tech entrepreneurs, young millionaires, those type of personas. And I think with your current product and the way you're positioning it, I think this is the type of creatives that you should lean more towards too. Because right now, if I'm looking at your ad library, the personas you're portraying doesn't really fit that. It fits someone maybe it does fit like more of a tech bro vibe, and that's cool. It resonates with your customers, but I think you should show them their desired outcome to be rich, successful, and jacked. I think that's a better positioning. So it doesn't have to be rich, successful, and jacked. Like True Classic, for example, they are selling more towards like average men who want to look good, basically. So a lot of their ads are more they target the primal desire, so to be attractive to opposite sex. So one unaware style ad that could work well for you is one of your ads talk about if you're carrying all these things, it looks weird. Just organize it in this one bag. You can say, hey, let me give you an example actually. Like this ad over here, it's a woman's perspective on why these jeans are bad. So, for example, for your product, it can be a woman's perspective on why when you carry your stuff in your pants, like you can see the bulge of your wallet and phone, and it looks kind of disgusting. So, this could be one option. I think targeting most brands that scale very fast, like True Classic Cuts, they all kind of target being attractive to the opposite sex. Tie that into opposite sex, tie that into looking luxurious, selling them the ideal outcome. Of course, throw in your function because being organized and everything, you guys have great products. And I think that's what's really going to scale you guys to the next level. But take a look at all these examples. I really like one thing also is that you guys have those serial numbers uh, for each product. I really like that because I know ASRV's other fashion brand as well. They do that for all their products. I just thought it was cool because I like this brand. But besides that, that's more of the main marketing behind it. If you really want to scale to like a million plus a month, I want to make sure that you are tracking all of this as well. I'm not sure how you're doing it with your current creative team, but for us, we have this growth guide, we call it. So each ad we have is all planned out here. So I want my team to actually think before we actually just launch a creative because we saw it's cool or whatever, uh, to actually really think about it. You want to think about the main marketing behind it, not just how cool it looks and whatnot. So you need to know what desires are we targeting for each ad, what benefits, etc. Because we're not just looking at the type of creatives, we're looking at the main marketing behind it. That's our main variables. What desires are we targeting? People who want to look more successful, people who want to look more attractive to different, to the opposite sex. Uh, those sort of things, it's more important than anything else, which is why we track all of this. Besides that, as for some ads that you can actually execute, these are some ads that have made over 100K first. These are all ads we've made ourselves. So for fashion, if you guys have a press ad, any press image is a really good way to showcase it. Use an image of someone who is like jacked. Let's say, yeah, jacked, looks successful, wearing your bag. I think that could do really well. Collection video is really well also. I'm not sure if you guys are using any catalog DPA ads, but I think for your type of product, you might need more explaining. Do a collection video for this brand specifically. It did very, very well. They sell shoes, obviously. Um, just to explain sort of the product, or you can just have a lifestyle video showcasing a successful person wearing it, them going about their day, their whole catalog. They will do well also. TikTok comment could work well also. If you have any objections you want to handle, I'm not too sure. TikTok comment basically what this looks like over here. So the whole idea behind it is you're not gonna tell someone, hey, I look very. The ad isn't gonna be, hey, I look so good in this shirt. If you really want someone to feel that, to resonate with that, it needs to come from a third person's perspective. For example, instead of saying that, you say, my my girlfriend likes my look. No, that's a bad one. Let me think again. Uh, my girlfriend can't believe how clean I look after I have this bag now. Something like that from a third person's perspective. So having a TikTok comment like that to really push that idea would be great. And I think that's the ads I would go with for your brand. I'll send this to you as well so you have a reference. But hopefully that makes sense. But for your brand, the way I look at it, how branded it is, your positioning, I think there's a lot of potential that you guys can really tap into. You just need to fix your main uh, marketing, not just the type of creatives, just the marketing behind them. That's pretty much it, bro.